24% of children ages 6 to 17 years old participate in 60 minutes of physical activity every day. And that's not okay.
Kids today, they're Gen Alphas, the generation under 12 today, have grown up with these devices, and that's all they've known.
That's the $1 million question, right?
Right.
It's not going to get easier. Let's put it that way. Like, we're in one of the most fascinating times to be alive as a human due to the advent of artificial intelligence and what that's doing.
And many adults will turn to devices to keep their kids entertained. It's kind of like a digital pacifier of our times, but here's the thing: how do we steer away from that?
Everything's going to become more technology. We have to kind of learn how to live and adapt at the pace that it grows, which is, something that keeps me up at night. And so I guess I've seen that whole technology thing come across, and I'm not too sure what to do about it. That's the problem. It does concern me that people aren't into sports as much, not playing sports as much.
So we use technology or screens to engage the kids and meet them where they're at. And then we take them off the screens. So it's almost like, I suppose, blending digital with reality. We have some results that we found that kids who aren't interested in, traditional sports, we had 90% of those kids engaged. And even more interestingly, 60+% of kids were open to their interest in sports and more traditional sports or just sports in general. So that's a shift in their perception of sports by meeting them where they're at. And then we had up to 5% joining actual sports teams. And this was in a very short period of time.
Amazing. If people who are involved in sports at that age tend to be much fitter and healthier later in life because that activity was built into what they do. So what you're talking about is brilliant. And you're right. You can't fight it. You can't say, well, you got to do it our way because this is the way we've always done it. You got to meet the kids where they are. So I think that's a really brilliant approach, finding that connection between technology and, IRL, as the kids say.